What's going on, everybody? So in this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about twin flames and soulmates, the difference between them, and something that's just very important that I think that I need to add as a precaution to people that are starting to get into this world and they think that they found their twin flame or soulmate. Okay. This isn't here to discourage you. This isn't here to, chase you away. But sometimes you need to hear things that you don't want to hear. But sometimes you're going to hear it and you be like, no, that can't be true, right? And I'm just here to give you that voice. All right. Once again, I'm telling this from my own experience. When it comes to twin flames and soulmates, I'm not super knowledgeable. I haven't spent a lot of time, researching this, reading or watching a bunch of videos. There was a time where I gave it like a couple of weeks that I was really big into it, but it kind of faded off because I got what I needed from it. It came into my awareness. It was attracted to my frequency for a reason, and I will explain that in this video. So, I think there's like three main differences. It might be four by the time I get done talking, but three main differences between the twin flame and the soulmate. And once again, this is my understanding of it. If you believe differently, feel free to share it with me and we can talk about it. So the main difference that I believe is between the twin flame and the soulmate is the twin flame is one soul split into two bodies. The soulmate relationship is two different souls that come together into one union. So pretty much flip-flop. Then the second difference is the power that's generated between these two beings that come together. I believe that the soulmate relationship, let's just call it two very strong magnets. They come together, boom. And the difference between that and the twin flame relationship is like I feel like when two twin flames meet and they work together and they build together, boom, like it's like cosmic fireworks that come with everything that they do that they both work on. There's nothing but guaranteed success. Okay, you can't stop them. Third is the level of how often these relationships manifest on this earth. Twin flames, I believe, are the super rare. They're super rare. Okay, as in they're like, and I'm just giving you arbitrary numbers. Twin flames come together, they're the 1%, and I'd say soulmates will probably be like 20-25%, maybe. Okay, what people need to understand is that I do believe that both sides can all manifest as friends. I believe you can be born together. I believe that you can be in a romantic sexual relationship. You can be in a what's the word I'm looking for? Like an entrepreneurial, like you're gonna be like business partners. That like you're the unstoppable team. I believe all these things are possible. Okay. Like people say, oh, I'm looking for my soulmate, aka looking for just love, but your soulmate might be your best friend that you can't live without. Your soulmate, I feel like the soulmate relationship is just a step down from the twin flame. As in the soulmate relationship, it's just like, yo, I can't live without you. Like I feel good. I feel like this high around you, but it's like good compared to great. As in the twin flame relationship, it's just like, okay, I'm meeting me. Like it's just another me walking around this planet. So now that I'm together, let's go handle this. It's like it's business. Like it's just we're gonna make big moves. Every move we make is gonna be amazing. The best example I can think of for each is Les Twins, or it's like they're French. I think I haven't done too much research on them, but Les Twins, it's like LES twins. They're dancers, and you see them dance, and they look like they are one body. They look like they are one person when they're moving. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's more than just choreography and rehearsal with them. Okay, so that's like my example of them. And then like one of the people that I modeled a lot of my character after was Kevin Gates. And like Kevin Gates and his wife, it's like I feel like they're soulmates because I mean he said that, it's like, yo, like she's like the one God gave me, is like this is my soul, blah 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 blah. So he went through all that, and I think like if you look at both of these relationships, these are like very good indicators of what each one looks like. Okay, and they can manifest in different ways and stuff. Um, you don't necessarily have to be a twin. I'm not sure if I said that or not, but you don't necessarily have to be a twin to be a twin flame, and you don't necessarily have to be opposite genders. I'm not trying to trigger anybody, but no opposite genders, male or female, to be a soulmate. All that type of stuff. Okay, so I think they're very very similar. It's just a degree of expression, pretty much. All right, that's just my understanding of it. If I got it backwards, if you think I got it backwards, feel free to let me know. I've seen different videos say, flip flop definitions for each one. So This is just what I see it as, but I think there's some truth in there. All right. Now, my warning. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all like a little quick story of my and why I put this warning out for people. Okay. Once again, you know that you may not, you might be new, but I believe that you attract what you are, not what you want. That's a quote I heard, and it just stuck with me for the rest of my life. I guide my that's like always running in the background of my life. That's how one of my guiding principles. So before that, I became very conscious of that thought. I was going through a breakup and I was just trying to figure out some spiritual way to fix it. That's what pretty much got me spiritual, trying to get a girl back, for those of you that don't know. So, one of the things I learned though was that saying, and it was one of those new ones that it was kind of settling in, like letting the dust settle into my psyche, but like it was just in the background. And while I was going through this, the breakup and trying to get my girl back, and the concept of the twin flames, Jesus, I could not get that out. The concept of twin flames came up. So with me, just learning about manifestation and frequencies and vibrations, I really thought oh, so we must be twin flames. Insert soulmate here. We must be soulmates because this came up and I was having this thought about it. But one of my most important things that I love to do, especially in the YouTube world, is to read the comments. They say never read the comments of a video you like because you won't find something stupid. But it lets you know the company you're keeping, just like if you were in a real room with people. You read the comments in spiritual videos. Oh, light and love to everyone, peace and blessings, blah, blah, blah. And the worst you're going to get is some guy holding his Bible saying in Leviticus 7:3 it says blah blah blah. I just made that up, by the way. I don't know the Bible like that. But it's you guys are all demons, we're practicing new age. God is all you are, blah blah blah. There's always that guy, right? But then if you go to gaming, just go look at gaming. And you'll quickly see the difference, right? In gaming, it's they have the term gamer words, was pretty much the PC way of saying racial slurs to people. And people saying, you're stupid, you're an idiot, you don't know this, blah, blah, blah. It's kids. You're dealing with kids on the internet. Kids will be kids, And then you go to a financial real estate investing page and you hear people talking about APR, APY, APR, blah, 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 percentages, numbers, what's going to happen with the stocks, blah, blah, blah. You see, it's a different room. That's all I'm trying to get at. But when you attract what you are, not what you want, I want it to fit. It's kind of like trying to put your foot in a shoe that's too small. Sure, you get some of your foot in there, but you're not all the way in there. It's not for you. You get it and you're trying to force it, but it doesn't work. So with me, when I saw this, I was reading these comments and there's the concept of what is it? The runner and the chaser in the twin flame relationship. Okay. And when I was reading these comments, it really made it clear to me why this came into my awareness, because these comments were who I was. It sounded like a bunch of desperate people. I'm not here to burst anybody's bubble. If you're in this type of relationship, sure. But if you're watching this video, this might be your wake-up call to move forward. All right. So to explain a little bit further, all these people were saying oh, I've been chasing my twin flame for 3 years and haven't made any progress yet, but this video just makes me feel optimistic. And it's you've been chasing somebody for 3 years that hasn't been calling you, hasn't been texting you, and has made no interest in being in your life. I'm not here to burst your bubble, but that doesn't sound like a twin flame relationship. That sounds like you are attached. You are emotionally attached to this person and you're not going to give up. There's nothing wrong with being persistent, but that's a long time. You know what I'm saying? It's I made that mistake because I was there. I was giving my energy to someone that wasn't giving it back. And when I was reading these comments, I'm sitting here judging these people. This is when I was super I still got a little bit judgmental in me. But when I was reading, I was yo, look at these desperate ass people. But then I was you attract what you are, not what you want. Oh, and that's when the light bulb went off. I was that's why this came into my awareness. Just because it's here doesn't mean that's exactly what you are. That might be exactly what you are not. So I just want to put that out there. I'm not here to be a buzzkill and say you're not in that type of relationship. But I feel when you're in that type of relationship, And to clear up the runner and the chaser relationship, that happens at a soul level. That is one thing that I can say with just a sense of inner knowing, that happens at a soul level. Okay, if you are chasing after somebody, stop. Simple. But I have to. They're going to get away. They might, because they're supposed to. Let them go. At the chaser and the runner at a soul level is what a lot of these desperate people don't understand. Whereas your souls are chasing each other up there in this world that we can't see. Your soul is chasing her. Let's just say my example. Well, not my example, but one I'm making up. I'm chasing girl A, okay? I'm chasing her at a soul level. I move to Texas, but then the second I get to Texas, she moves to Wyoming, okay? It's like, dang, okay. But then something in my soul says, okay, man, I want to go to Wyoming. So I go to Wyoming. She goes to Montana. I'm just throwing out random states. Okay, she goes to Montana. Then I get this urge that I want to go there. Then eventually we meet up. But then when we meet up, she's like, okay, cool, but I'm not going to stay here long. I'm moving to New York. So then she moves, but then I can't, blah, blah, blah. But then my life moves me. See, that's the chasing and the running. We think that just not giving up on a relationship that's toxic to us is a twin flame relationship. That's not the case, So I'm not here to be, Mr. Buzzkill or anything. It's just like, I feel like when you're in this type of relationship, you don't need YouTube to tell you you're in it. And like I said, this might be a wake-up call for some, or you might oppose me so wrong that you might be running smack dab into them. More power to you. I'm just here to give you my thoughts, and I'm here to help the world, And once again, I'm not the super master of twin flame soulmates. It's just my thoughts. Feel free to let me know in the comments. Till the next one.